Peas In A Bod, and today
we are talking about our experience in bikini competition.
We never really spoke about it in a full chunk together. I wanted to set myself a challenge. I dragged this one in on the way.
And then she introduced me to Daniel Wheeler, and he put us through a food plan and exercise plan for a grueling 18 weeks.
We called him Coach Dan. So mine and Coach Dan's training session, I was like, Steph, you've got to come. If you're going to do this, we've got to train with him. And I remember Steph being so quiet because we were so nervous. And I was like, Steph, this is the hardest training session you'll ever do. Like, he literally makes you cry. I remember the first training session we did together and we were like, oh my god, this is day one. Now Dan is so hot on like mind and body connection, and he always says whatever you're training you need to really think about what you're training. For me, that was one of the biggest things I took away from comp. An activation. Really get that.
Like turn on those muscles.
Yeah, it is. It's like a switch.
The thing that I took away from comp as well, Coach Dan told us to get carbs in straight after post-workout, and he said Skittles. Literally, that's what we looked forward to during a session. We would always just encourage each other saying, think of the Skittles, think of the Skittles. I think also we should say what a bikini competition is. So some people won't know what it is we
didn't really know, did we?
We didn't really know. It is a form of bodybuilding, isn't it? It's like body
for
sculpting
girls.
for females. And girls do it professionally. You work as hard as you can to get to the best physique possible. Kind of basically parade around in bikinis and evening dresses and show off all your hard work. We weren't going into this competition to win. We were going in for the experience and
the journey. Look, honestly, the amount we learned on the way was incredible, and that's why we did it. And sharing that experience, like Coach Dan made sure that we never cut carbs. We drank more water than ever. We did it in the healthiest way possible. About 2 weeks before comp, do you remember?
Oh. So 2 weeks before, Chessie was in a full-time job at this point, and we just looked at each other and we just cried because we'd worked so hard, but we just didn't feel ready and we just didn't feel as good as we should, really, did we?
I was waking up at like 5, getting into the gym for about 6, training without any makeup on, and literally like in tears in my sessions.
Obviously I wasn't there because I've never seen 5 AM in the morning.
Training in the morning, then going for a full-time job, and then going back to the gym in the evening. And I mean, honestly, I would not have been able to do it without Steph. And our posing class, oh my god.
We found this amazing woman called Lisa Wellman. Oh. There was this little studio in, where was it? Bank?
Yeah,
Monument. Yeah. No, it was London. It was just us in our bikinis and heels and a disco ball and
a mirror.
And a mirror. Before you know it, we were making up our own stuff. We were strutting.
Oh my god, it was so funny. And we were like holding hands, like strutting down. Yeah. And it was so nice to actually like put it all together.
I think that was the first proper time we got excited, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And our bikinis.
When we tried on our bikinis. So we went to Samba Couture and we met this beautiful woman.
She's our favourite.
It's every girl's dream.
Oh,
walked in, any colour bikini you wanted, Swarovski crystals everywhere. It was like trying on a wedding dress.
Yeah, it was like, this is the one.
Yeah,
this is
we just knew.
I will never fit in that bikini ever again.
Oh, we were going to do this in our bikinis. If you are going to do a bikini competition, be prepared to take out a second mortgage.
Oh, because good heavens.
Bikinis are not cheap.
I mean, all of it was not cheap. And, and it really adds up. Yeah. But it was worth it. Like, we're only going to do it once. Let's do it properly. Let's go for it and experience it to the full.
Let's talk about the spray tans.
Oh my god, the spray tans!
So, the night before comp, we had to get our spray tans. So we drove for...
Spider?
No!
No.
We drove for about 25 minutes to this hotel in our gross clothes ready to be spray tanned. And they'd hired out a floor of this hotel.
All the rooms were like
covered like paper bags.
Cling film.
Yeah. All these women, so all different shapes and sizes entering this competition. Completely naked. In shower caps.
Steph's favourite.
We got sprayed in one room, had to run through the corridor to the next room with fans and stand in front of the fans. So if there is CCTV, there is
literally covering like this.
And then they had these like what are they called? You know when you wipe a window wiper?
Window cleaners.
Yeah, they had them. So if you had a little line of tan, they'd rub. So there was this woman with this window cleaner rubbing my bum to get the crease out, and I was just there like, this is so uncomfortable.
That's not going to work, honey. You should have seen Steph's mum's face and her dad. We walked in and they were in hysterics. We were orange. I can't even explain the colour we were.
So dark.
I mean, even like a year in Barbados, we would not be that dark.
Anyway, so we woke up the next morning. At what time did we get up? We got up at about 8. No, we got up about 6, didn't we?
Yeah, I could not sleep all night.
And a friend of mine came over to do our hair. And then we drove there and we were so excited, and we had, was it Spice Girls blaring?
Yes.
Yeah. Because we'd done it in the healthiest way possible, we weren't restrictive on water
we were
or
in
food.
Such a good mood.
We were
just so excited, weren't we?
And we were still eating. Like before we went on stage, we were having peanut butter, and there was girls
Rice
there
and
that were starving themselves. They were dehydrated,
and they were like, "Girls, why are you so happy?"
Yeah.
And they said that's when we first heard. They were like, "You two need your own TV show,"
and that's where the dream began. So then we put on bikinis and we felt amazing, and we went on stage, and that feeling, being on stage, knowing you've worked for 18 weeks to be at the best possible body you can be, it was so overwhelming. Like, I was so proud of us. We had to stand in a line and then walk forward, and when Chessie walked forward, I had special permission to stand in the wings.
Yeah.
Just so I could scream for her.
I honestly couldn't stop smiling, and when Steph was on stage, I was like, she has done so well, and you could hear our parents in the, our mums in the, my dad would not have come, and so was Steph's dad. But they were screaming for us, and they were like, I'm so proud of you. We had Alice there, we had Celia there. It was amazing.
It was amazing. And then straight afterwards we came out and we saw our families after the bikini round.
And I had popcorn.
Yeah, and we couldn't eat all we wanted because the next round was a dress round, so we thought that'll cover everything. Let's eat.
Do you remember when we were sitting at the vending machine? And we were like, what do you want this?
We didn't go in to win, but it was just a bit of a letdown, wasn't it?
Yeah. Steph did incredible. Steph came third. She looked amazing, absolutely incredible, and honestly, like up there, she just looked so beautiful. It wasn't just like your body looked amazing, your happiness. You felt you could see that you were just so like proud of yourself. I felt so proud that we'd worked this hard. We worked that hard, and we were on stage for a minute, and we were judged on just our body.
But I'm really proud of us for doing that.
Yeah.
But coming out of comp was hard.
Coming out was very hard. So the trip to Tesco's was very, very interesting. I ate a whole family pack of white chocolate buttons before I even got to the till. Oh my god.
Comatose.
I had to go upstairs and have a sleep, and Steph's mum was like, Chessie, okay? I was like, I've eaten too much.
She literally was going to be sick.
I was passed out.
Meanwhile, I was downstairs eating duck pancakes.
Still going. Oh my god, the giant! We used to dream of duck pancakes, and we were like talking about what we're going to eat, and we were going to eat this s'mores and have all this like food, and we honestly, one bite and we were gone. Because our bodies weren't used to it. They were like, what is all this food?
And Coach Dan said we were allowed anything for the next day.
Yeah, 24 hours.
24 hours.
But so strictly 24 hours.
Except when we didn't stop.
I did not stick to that. It almost got to the point where like we were just eating for the sake of eating because we could again. Dan wanted to get a bit of feedback from the competition.
Because Chessie came 6th, which is amazing.
I honestly,
she should have won, just saying.
Stop it! Just told her, I went, Steph, don't. I was like this. But so Dan obviously wanted to ask a bit of feedback for both of us. And the feedback was that I was too big for the category, and that I was carrying extra weight. Now, after working 18 weeks and literally just giving my all to this training, and for me it was a massive knock.
She looked like a Victoria's Secret model, can we just say. She was not carrying anywhere near extra weight at all.
It was really horrible, and it really upset me, and from those comments I think that's why I kind of rebelled, and I just was like, you know what, I don't want to train. I want to eat everything that I see. I kept on saying to Steph, I was like, I'm fine, it doesn't upset me, but then reading through it I was like, oh my god, like it was just a lot to take in. So that's probably why I really rebounded the wrong way, and I kind of kept on eating. We did get to a stage. Oh, Christmas. Didn't stop.
Didn't stop.
We support each other so much that we almost go the other way, and we're like, go on, you eat that extra pack of cookies or whatever.
We kicked back in around February, March time. We
were like, come on, let's do this.
Let's get back into shape. Let's start taking training seriously again. And food shouldn't be the enemy anymore, so that's why I think we'd say, unless you've got a very stable mental health, I'd stay away from the competition.
Yeah.
And this is just our opinions. It's an amazing experience, and that feeling on stage you can't compare to anything else, but I think for us We're hanging up our bikinis.
It's a no from me.
Throwing away the glass shoes.
And ready for our next challenge!
Which we don't know what it's going to be yet.
Yeah, we really want to do something that's not just about like our bodies and not just about like looking good.
Yeah.
We want to like really challenge ourselves. I've got this challenge in mind that I really want to do, like husky sleighing, which is not a challenge, but I really want to do it. And then like skiing and like all. Yes, you can carry my back.
Okay. I'll be your ski.
Oh, imagine skiing on you. Imagine snowboarding on you. Or I sit on you and I use you as like a skidoo.
Just use my plats.
Yeah.
We really want a next big challenge. So if you have any ideas, comment in the box below, like and share this video, and we'll be back soon.
And hopefully we've covered everything, but if we haven't, please message us and we will always get back to you. Yeah. Even if it takes us a few minutes.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.